Lawmaker's opening day address has offended some in the LGBTQ community. It was one of two big controversies yesterday surrounding a Republican senator and the state's first transgender lawmaker. Our Daryl Huff has more in our top story.
The two lawmakers who caused controversies on opening day couldn't be much different from each other, but both say they had the same goal, which is to change the way things are.
And so, yeah, we got to push the boundaries a little bit to broaden the audience.
In his first speech as Senate Minority Leader, Brenton Awa was purposely provocative. But when he brought up transgendered Representative Kim Coco Iwamoto's victory over former Speaker Scott Saiki, some say he crossed a line.
Scott Saiki used to own the House, but the Mahus changed his pronouns to has been.
Iwamoto says she was not offended, but confused by why he said Mahus.
There was only one Mahu who, unseated the speaker. So I know it was just maybe a slip, but I appreciate being recognized as an openly trans legislator. That's who I am, and that's what happened.
On Instagram, some trans rights activists were offended.
Because I don't believe for one second that this is some good-natured joke. Back in 2023, you introduced legislation to ban instruction on sexual orientation and gender identity.
Then Awa doubled down while defending the Republican Party.
And they tell you that we'll hate Mahus, but just ask Kumuhin up in the gallery who one of her favorite politicians is.
Not everyone knows how to communicate in cultural ways that observe a greater level of cordiality. And so I didn't take offense to Senator Awa's comments because I expect no less.
We're not his enemy, and to position us in such a way that could potentially harm our community is very irresponsible.
Hey, are we going to rub some people the wrong way? Yes. But are we going to open this up to a lot more people? Yes. And so it's just a balance.
Meanwhile, Iwamoto, who said House leaders were violating rules meant to share the power, was the only one to vote against House Speaker Nadine Nakamura.
For these reasons, I will be voting in opposition. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion?
When power is concentrated on a few people, it opens it up to pay-to-play influences. It opens it up. It creates a climate of corruption.
She has her reasons for making that decision, and we have to respect that and move on.
Here at the legislature, you can face retaliation for speaking out, but both Awa and Iwamoto say they're prepared for that. Reporting from the state capitol, Daryl Huff, Hawaii News Now.
A Honolulu